Hello again, my beautiful gremlins. This is another story about the time where there was a demon in the basement of the church. Let me explain. Okay, so it was a Saturday, maybe. Yeah, like Saturday, maybe. No, it was. It was a Saturday. Let's just go with that. It was a Saturday. It was a nice sunny day, and my grandpa worked for the church, and he worked on electrical stuff, and I usually helped him with that stuff, like holding the flashlight, just so he could say, "You're not holding it right." "I'm holding it, aren't I?" But yeah, whatever. Yeah. So we went to the church to do that. And he was working on some cabling, and he was like, "Oh, I need to grab something from the basement," which we have done multiple times. And like, I was never like truly scared of the basement. Like, I have fear of being alone in the basement, but being with him, I was not scared of the basement at all. But anyway, me and him walked to the elevator to go down to the basement. We went into the elevator, which it was like not the best elevator. It was kind of like, I think it was sketchy just because it led to the basement. Okay, so we went to the basement, and he grabbed a box of supplies, and he just told 4-year-old me to just stay there. Like, "I'll be right back to get some more supplies, so stay right there." I'll be like, "Okay, I'll be right here." And he went off with the box. He got back in the elevator. He went back upstairs, and I was alone now. Completely, utterly alone. Well, at least that's what I thought. Because when I turned around, there was a tall shadow figure standing between the shelves of other supplies. And it was just there. It was just standing, peeking out from between. I was like, it scared me so badly. It scared me so badly. Like, so badly. And it just disappeared. I was like, But there was like a weird smoke. It didn't have like any smell, but like it was like smoke in the back, the very back of the basement. The basement wasn't that big, but it was still big enough to put like large shelves and multiple like cords, jump ropes for some reason, balls, balls for the children. And I was like, I got so scared. I didn't feel safe. There was something wrong. I knew something was wrong. So I ran and hid between two of the shelves. And I just hid between, like, in like a pile of boxes and jump ropes and more balls too. Actually, and not only that, I was like, I knew that I was alone because after I hid, I still like could see a little of like the out, and I was like already hot as hell. Like it was really hot. Like I was like, ugh, I was scared, and the fear doesn't make it better. So, a ball just rolled by, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I thought this was it. I thought I was doomed. I thought, for real, I thought like this thing that was there was going to actually hurt me, or worse, me. I did not feel safe. The atmosphere was heavy, dark, and scary, and I felt watch. I felt eyes on my back even when I was hidden. And like I was so scared, and the silence was so loud. Like I could hear my own heart, and I could hear my blood racing, like my blood just, and I was like terrified. And just like 5 minutes later, which felt like forever because I was terrified, Grandpa finally came back. He came back, and he called my name, and like called my real name, obviously. Called my name, and he was like, where are you? And I was like, and I just started bawling. I was crying my eyes out. Stupid. Yeah, I was crying my eyes out. I was so scared and so relieved. The second he stepped in to the basement, like, relief flooded through me. And not only that, the atmosphere just lifted. It wasn't heavy, it felt lighter. There was less darkness. The shadows stopped moving. I also forgot to mention, the shadows were moving on their own. Like shifting. It was almost pulsing with life. It scared me so badly. I'm like, no. So he came back. Everything just felt lighter, better, safer. I started bawling my eyes out. I ran to him, practically jumped into his arms. Legit, I'm not even over exaggerating it. I practically jumped into his arms. I'm like, because what else was I supposed to do? Just stay where I was? No. No. I wanted out of there immediately. So, I told him what I saw, and he was like, and he didn't question me. He didn't say anything. Like, can you see it coming through my eye hole? Ow. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. But, yeah. He didn't question it. He just took my hand, and he got the other stuff and then he took my hand and came out and he got me went back in the elevator, and he got me out of the basement. And ever since then, he never ever made me go back in the basement. Like, maybe even he knew something was wrong, and knew that whatever was in the basement was not good. So he kept me out. And mind you, my grandpa is a saint. He doesn't say bad words. He doesn't get mad at anyone. He doesn't hurt anybody unless you're trying to hit him, because he's very strong build. He'll go like this and then you'll hit his bone and like, and then you're like, my hands. I was trying to be playful with you. Why did you have to? I was just gonna be, and you were like, and I could, like, oh, my hand. Sometimes he'll also crush your hand on accident. But he's a really nice man, I swear. He's like a saint. Like, he doesn't do anything bad. And he's dedicated to God. I'm not even joking. He listens to the Bible while he's in the car. He goes to Bible study. He does all this things that I don't think I will ever do in my life, because I don't know, man. The Bible is way too big, and I'm not gonna read all of that. Well, maybe I'll read it later in life when I'm old, like he is. He's not that old. But, yeah. He's only 70, turning 71. But in my eyes, he's still 65. Yeah. Honestly, he still looks 65. I'm not gonna lie. Like, well, except for the fact that he's like bald. But he started losing hair when he was 20, so whatever. So yeah, that's what happened at that church. And that's why I don't go to church, or like won't go to a Christian church or Catholic church no more, because like, isn't that supposed to be a place of God? Like, if that's supposed to be a place of God, explain why is there so many, not unholy things inside? I get it, Catholic church, like, do all the things with holy water and blessings and stuff, but, like, I see things outside of it, and it's just, I get it, they can't get inside because of how many times they just, like, get rid of them inside of it. I'm like, okay, good, but, like, I'm not gonna get near it because there's things in front of it. Like, I don't care if there's there's not things inside of it. I also care if there's things outside of it, because that means they watch me walk inside or they just scare the crap out of me. Well, when I try to walk inside. So yeah, let's not. I'm not being hateful, I'm just saying that's my experience with the church. And I'm scared of seeing more monsters or demons or observers or shapeshifters or whatever inside a church. So yeah, that was my story. Love you all, I love all my audience. Love you guys. Bye my gremlins. Stupid blonde out. See you in the next video.